Well, love may be in the air today, but it also turns out it's in the kitchen. For centuries, we've been told that certain foods act as aphrodisiacs, able to increase your flavour for lust, desire and love in a single bite.
From seafood to strawberries, there is a long list, apparently, of sexy superfoods. That's what it says there to read, Mon.
They've just given you that
help
on
make
purpose,
up...
knowing that you're so awkward about saying
This is a recipe for romance, but can particular foods really get you in the mood, Mon? And are there some that you should be avoiding this Valentine's Day? Well...
You tell me, Matt.
Well, we're actually going to throw it over to Sarah de Lorenzo to take it away here to tell us what foods will help in that area.
Well, first of all, I'm going to start with foods that won't put you in the mood. So they're foods that are basically going to lower our hormones such as testosterone, but they're also going to lower serotonin, which makes a neurotransmitter that makes us feel good. And so when you look over at the first podium, it's fatty foods. The fried foods, they contain trans fats, and the red meat, it's what you add to it. And I don't mean by that a pepper sauce. What I mean is the artificial hormones that can actually interfere with our natural hormone production. As for alcohol, it's going to completely dull your libido as well as lower serotonin levels, and as will the artificial sweeteners you find in soft drinks. Now, if you're thinking about some popcorn for a romantic movie night, you might want to rethink that, because the bag lining, the chemicals in it, have actually been linked to lowering libido. And as for cornflakes, I just put them on there for a bit of trivia, because John Harvey Kellogg created them as an aphrodisiac to actually for foods to support his belief in abstinence.
Are you sure?
Google it.
Cornflakes
were created
Cornflakes and Chardonnay surely do it for you.
Alcohol
in the beginning is fine, but then it will dull. It will dull.
So you just got to keep it at
1 or 2 champagnes after that.
A lot of Aussies would disagree with you. A few glasses might actually get them in the mood.
Yeah, but maybe in the wrong area, though. You know, too much.
Yeah, right.
So, in terms of the foods that are going to increase our libido,
libido.
It's my favourite. Libido. What is it?
We're making up words in our segments now.
You don't want to interfere with your libido at any stage.
The kids asked at home what a libido was, and I said, that's what we're going to call it from now on, our libido. Is it going to increase it, exponentially? Are we going to notice?
OK, so foods that increase libido... Now you've got me saying it. It's about circulation, it's about B vitamins as well. So looking over there at the honey's got B vitamins in it. The neurotransmitters can be supported with things like chili, so that's going to increase our adrenaline. As for chocolate and strawberries, both really rich in antioxidants, which help with circulation, and then goes on to blood flow, and that's why they couple well together in a cute little treat like that there. And as for watermelon, research shows that watermelon will actually relax and dilate blood vessels. Yes.
Really?
So these are libido-enhancing foods.
Right.
Otherwise, from now on, known as libid-iyo.
So, Sarah, oysters have long been known as an aphrodisiac. Is there science behind that?
Absolutely. So with oysters, is what we find, it's the zinc in them. And people love, there's people who love eating oysters, and it's because they also help release dopamine. But looking at other foods for heart health, which is things like the avocado, the pistachios and the almonds, they're all important, as I said, for heart health, which is going to in turn help with circulation. And as for asparagus, asparagus is an aphrodisiac food. And in the 19th century in France, they actually encouraged it, but the night before their wedding, and it's because it's rich in vitamin E, which is wonderful for our...
It can do other things to you, though.
Those risque
You've got a wedding
French
coming up.
Just have an oyster and a stick of asparagus.
As always, you've done a recipe for us for people waking up on your Valentine's Day and they want to make breakfast for their loved one, or maybe just for themselves.
Yes.
Yum.
Well, instead of making them some cornflakes and a Diet Coke or something, you could make my recipe for romance. It's a chocolate pancake. So I've got my stock standard recipe base where I do oat, I do banana and egg, but I put some cacao through there, some dark chocolate. I've actually got the berries. I've soaked them with a bit of honey so the juices will come out more, tipped it over the top, bit of pistachios as well to support heart health. And there it is, a Valentine's Day delicious recipe for romance.
And those pancakes are to die for. I made them on Friday for the family. Yeah. Delicious, but I haven't made the chocolate ones. So you've just got to add cocoa, cacao and dark chocolate.
Well, this has
been
super
healthy as well.
Yeah, this has been very educational. So put down the spring rolls and the shardy and pick up some asparagus.
Yeah. Right. Also some chocolate strawberries.
Okay.
Yes,
you,
just
Sarah.
to help your libido.
I'm looking forward to trying that, actually.
Can we just ask very quickly, just in terms of soaking the berries, how long are you doing that for?
So I've got those. So I did that this morning. And you can do it anywhere within 15 minutes of serving. Yes, just a bit of honey, and it just actually opens up the wall of the berries and just seeps out the juices.
And this is the thing about Sarah, that she's got so many great tips for how to make things yummy. Like honey's okay, a bit of maple syrup's okay,
yes.
You know, some chocolate's okay.
It's all refined, sugar-free, super healthy, and all real foods.
I'm going to hold on to that dark chocolate if you don't mind, Sarah.
That's okay.
Thank you as always.